Hi guys, I'm Steve,
And I'm Tom.
and this is Cook TV.
So, first of all, the obvious thing, he's back.
He's back.
And would you like to introduce what we're talking about today, Steve, in today's episode?
We're going to be talking about Mr. Donald Trump and why he's such a knob.
Until this day, I've actively refused to talk about Donald Trump. But
Why?
He's
He's a human being, Tom.
I refuse to give him as much media coverage as what he has done. But as there wasn't really much
What
to
was
talk
this
about this week.
petition thing that I signed?
Petition?
Yeah, petition.
The petition to ban
Petition.
Donald Trump from the United Kingdom.
Yeah, I signed that.
The problem with that is it would cause
World War III.
No, in the situation, in the event that he would become President of the United States, we'd have a President of the United States which would be banned from entering its closest ally.
That'd be so funny.
Banned.
Mr. President? Yep. Air Force One has just landed in Heathrow Airport.
You can't come in.
He's not getting off the plane.
His passport has been completely denied.
He is banned.
Like UK Border Force, Donald Trump edition.
I don't know, I think he'd be like unbanned if he became...
Yeah, no, definitely he would be. Most
Then we'd have to sign another one to make sure he's
most world leaders have something like diplomatic immunity. Most of them don't even use their passports when entering a country. For example, the Queen.
And guys, if you haven't noticed, obviously it's near Christmas and, well, because I'm a star, got nice flashing lights around me. He has nothing because he's not important.
Yet.
Ever.
But back to my point, people like the Queen don't actually own a passport. The Queen doesn't own a British passport, because all passports issued in the name of the royal king or queen. Why did you see one bottle of water for? I have a bad throat. Please see one water. So, anything more about Donald Trump you wish to speak about?
It looks like a knob.
It doesn't. What about his policies? As this is a politics channel after all.
Yeah, but I don't give a shit about politics. They don't
Okay.
concern me.
What
I'm
about
above
his?
politics?
What his? I'm gonna build a wall and make Mexico pay for it.
What?
When he would first announce his presidency, he said he was going to build a wall and make Mexico pay for it, as Mexicans are rapists and thieves and something else, he said. And some, I assume, are good people.
But so is he.
What, a Mexican, a rapist, a thief, a criminal? Or is he a good person? Which one is
He's
he?
not Mexican.
Actually, do any of you? I'll say, do any of you? Do you know?
Do any of
do any of you guys? Do you know?
Put the comments below.
In the comments below. Do you know why he actually said Mexico will pay for it? Pause video again. Put a comment below. Play video again.
Or you can just
Apparently,
do it after, like normal people.
yeah. Apparently, the United States.
Did you want to forget the question?
Mexico has a $45 billion dollar deficit with the United States, meaning they owe the US $45 billion per quarter, whatever. And he's saying that a wall would cost 6 to 7 billion of that, and that's how they pay for it, by taking a chunk out their trade deficit. So at least he's got a costed plan there. At least his racism is costed, and obviously his most controversial.
I'm still skip lunch.
What, 1 in the morning? Yeah. Obviously, his most controversial comment is his cheesy balls. They're going everywhere. Is that all of them? Bullshit.
Oh yeah, wait a minute.
They look like Donald Trump's hair.
Okay, I'll freak back.
Okay, so his most controversial comment so far has been he wants to ban all Muslims from entering the United States. Now, I have a number of problems with this. Mainly,
I'm not allowed any.
fine. America was largely built by immigrant families. You know, on the Statue of Liberty it says, British, you're hungry, something else, and you're basically you're really bad refugees. Lol. And we're children. America, it's always, it's called itself a nation of immigrants. America was a
Kind of
colony, basically founded on the Pilgrim Fathers who came over from England, and it was
Technically, the Americans are us.
well, there's the French, the Dutch.
No, the Canadians
Spaniards.
are French.
No, the Americans were two new countries like states like Louisiana and stuff like that. They were-
Talk over me.
So that's basically, and it also
Do not talk over me.
goes against the very constitution. He also wants to, the constitution says that they shouldn't adopt a religion, shouldn't persecute based on someone's religion. But that's exactly what Donald Trump is doing. The man has utterly no respect for the constitution that like an American president is supposed to defend. Can we talk
He's
about?
not a president.
Well, he's presidential candidate. He's also leading.
Yeah, but he's also a bell.
He's a leading Republican candidate. Can we talk about gun control too?
Eh?
Can we talk about gun control?
I'm not very good at it. I end up shooting people.
Basically, gun control. Okay, so a lot of the Republican,
Gun control.
like Donald Trump, a lot of the Republican candidates have said, we need less gun control, and the only thing that'll stop bad guys with guns is good guys with guns. Now I have a number of that's what
We
they,
just don't give anybody
that's
guns and
the
we solve the
genuine
problem.
argument is good guys with guns. I have no problems with this.
Did you see? I saw a video of this Christian guy. He got an M4, an M16 or whatever, and writ a sentence out the Bible, writ a quote out the Bible, made it a religious gun. So if ISIS attacked, he's allowed to kill him with. But isn't that exactly what ISIS has done?
Yeah.
Religious with guns, and because this Christian was going, yeah, well, I don't agree with what they're doing. So if they come over to this country, I will shoot them for my religion. So technically, he's just a complete fanatic thing here.
The Second Amendment actually says, which is the gun protecting amendment, shall grant the people the right to bear arms in a well-regulated militia. Now, the people's right to bear arms could mean the military, the police, or the National Guard, which is like a state individual army. Not
Can we do a game first before you talk about it? Me and you are going to do a game.
okay.
How many of these can we fit in our mouth? You've got a big smack. Let me have them in my mouth.
I'll use these.
Yeah, use that. Use the peasant food. I use the bowl. So we've got to do one at a time.
Okay.
We'll go 1, 2.
Hang on. Take my elastic bands
Fuck your jaw right up.
Okay. Basically, I blame Steve. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. 1. Let's do it at the same time.
2,
2. 3.
Three.
Not as 2 either.
4,
5.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 18.
I'm not 14.
Okay, back to our point on gun control. Not so professional. Basically, it says that, basically the people, so that means the state,
1.
either the National Guard, the Army, or the police force. Not every single guy should have, a M4 carbine with armor-piercing rounds. It's just the Americans being gun happy and gun toting. So anything else you want to talk about once I got the Americans for?
No, you keep going.
What about Syria?
It's fucked.
So obviously you have the Republican. I think was it the third Democratic debate in the last day or two as well.
Mom. Mom.
Basically, what we have in America right now is you have a real divide. You have Bernie Sanders, who's rather left wing, social democrat, and you have Bernie Sanders. They have Donald Trump, who's very right wing and literal fascist. He believes that Muslims should be made. He believes Muslims should be made to carry identification cards. Literally the exact thing that Hitler believed of Jews in World War II. 20. Literally the exact. These are my chips. Poker chips. The exact same thing Hitler believed in the 1930s. This man is literally Hitler. Well, not literally Hitler. He's using very dangerous rhetoric. He's riding a wave of right-wing feeling that has emerged over Europe, which is morally justified, and trying to do that into America, which has always been a rather right-wing country anyway. American politics is left and right. British politics left and right is a bit like that. American politics left and right is like this. Really, really further right. Like the left wing is also our right wing. It's really quite.
That was a lot.
So,
25.
Stephen, have you ever voted? You're what, 23, 24?
No, I'm 23. I've never voted.
Yeah. If you were to vote, who would you vote for?
Trump. If I was to vote, what, anybody?
Yeah.
What, in the UK or just in general?
Well, we'll start with the UK first. Who would you vote for in the United Kingdom?
United Kingdom, I think I'll keep David Cameron in it for now because
he'll only run for next. He won't run after his term's over.
Not Nick Clegg, he's a baby.
He's not leader of the Dems anymore.
Who's the leader now?
Nigel Farage.
I know him.
David Cameron. Jeremy Corbyn. Tim Farron. Natalie Bennett. Leanne
Who's
Woods.
the main three?
The main three. UK wide, yeah.
UK, yeah.
So I guess it's Lib Dem. The three biggest parties are SNP, but they're only in Scotland, so I'm not counting them.
I'm not
counting them. They're only in Scotland, so not UK wide. So you've got Conservatives, Labour, Liberal Democrat, and then UK. So you've got
I don't believe in UKIP.
Why don't you believe in UKIP?
I've just heard things about it.
Like what? I'm bound to debunk them.
Eh?
I'm going to debunk them because I usually support part waves in UKIP and Conservatives, so I'm bound to I can debunk them.
You couldn't.
What bad stuff have you heard about them? What bad stuff have you heard about them?
I'm not doing it. I don't like their name.
What, United Kingdom Independence Party?
How do you guys feel? Well, we're UKIP.
Do you even know what they want independence from?
Who cares?
The European Union.
Bad idea.
Why?
The reason that we haven't sunk like Greece is because we're still in the European Union.
Actually, no, it's really not.
It really is. If we went independent, we'd be fucked.
Greece fell because of the euro. Greece was doing fine before it joined the euro.
Yeah. So if they left Euro, they still have all their debts to pay.
Yeah, no, but they fucked up and fell because of the euro and the spending plans that were allowed them. Then, now because of that, the Germans and the French imposed really, really harsh austerity measures on them and basically completely screwing them over.
Good. No, don't like UKIP. I think the name's a bit weird. It's like, you know, if the president was in a meeting with you, and you're the leader of UKIP, and you're like, he's like, yeah, so you know, this is Obama, legend.
It's not a legend.
Yeah, it's cool though.
Cool. Yes. Legend. No. Carry on.
He's still a legend. So yeah, so if you've got a party, yeah. And the president's like, I'm going, so what's the new party called? What's your new party called that's taking over, obviously, the UK? We called it UKIP. And that nappy changing facility. UKIP. I mean, what's UKIP? It sounds like something Toy Story made up. Oh, look, grab the UKIP quick. Why's his legs falling off?
Okay, what about the Liberal Democrats?
See, I like the Conservatives. I don't know why. They're quite cool. So I remember them.
Well, they do have Boris Johnson.
Hmm?
They do have Boris Johnson.
I'll probably definitely buy that. Because Boris Johnson, he's the lad.
Well, he's running. He's in his lineup for the possible next Conservative leader and hypothetically next Prime Minister.
And do you know what? Then I would vote. He would have my vote.
Surprisingly intelligent man.
But also very cool.
Okay, what about Labour?
Any words about his bike to work?
What's your thoughts on Labour?
Hmm?
What's your thoughts on Labour?
My thoughts on Labour?
Yeah.
I believe everyone should do it, but
No, the party.
the pay is probably not that good.
Party Labour.
Well, for parties if you work. Fuck
The
off.
political party Labour.
You know, just make it sound boring.
Well, obviously, it was called Labour because in 1905 this was to stand up for the working man.
But anyway, let's go back to who would I vote for world domination.
World domination.
World domination, here we go. It would be a fight between Obama, obviously, because
No.
he's quite... No, it would be Obama, because I like Obama's attitude. He's got quite a funny attitude. I don't go over him for his political views. I don't give a shit about that, do I? I'll go over for the human being that he is. And I've seen him on a couple of interviews on telly, and he did Obama in the wild as well. He's actually quite for anything sort of fucking guy, so that's why I like Obama.
Okay, so Obama.
Obama, Boris Johnson. If we run the world, everyone would always be happy. Full stop, end of story. I think the only reason I think Obama would have the edge over Boris Johnson is because I think Obama could make better decisions in being cool.
But it's funny you should say that because Boris Johnson used to tell everyone that his dream job and the job he would get was World King. When he was a very young boy. So basically, today we have seen the return of Stephen, and that is what I think I should have titled this episode. The return of Stephen, because we didn't really talk about it. We tried to do Donald Trump, and then ended up in an eating competition because it reminds us of Donald Trump's hair.
For some reason we wrote Boris Johnson and then
Obama. Boris Johnson and Obama. It was essentially an interview today.
In fact, I reckon they could do a coalition.
What, like
A coalition world government. That would be awesome. Boris Johnson and Obama. Coalition government.
Okay, so basically
World government.
what you should review today, Steve, is that you're fine with the current British government.
Yeah, alright.
You're fine.
I mean, it don't matter who we give it to, they're going to fuck it up one way or the other, but at least we've got Boris Johnson in that one.
you don't know who you want for American president.
Obama.
He can't serve a third term. It's written in the American
You can
Constitution.
if I ask him nicely.
Okay, if not Obama, who do you want? Do you want Hillary Clinton?
No.
Well, Bernie Sanders is 70, the very old man. What about Rand Paul or the brain surgeon Ben Carson?
No, he sounds like a terrorist. Brain surgeon. Well, let's put the brain surgeon as
What
a
about
flipping
Rand
head
Paul?
state. Who?
Rand Paul,
He sounds pretty cool.
libertarian.
I'd still stick by my guns and saying Obama, even though he's not alive.
Okay, what about Mike Huckabee?
Who?
Mike Huckabee.
Mike Huckabee.
Mike Huckabee.
No, because if he went to television interviews, they wouldn't stop laughing. Purely because of his name. Mike Huckabee.
What about Martin O'Malley? That's the one supported, Martin O'Malley. Just to get that out there.
Doesn't that prove Forsyth's dad?
He's also an Italian gangster, isn't he? Yeah, we're Martin O'Malley.
I will run your country.
Not an American president, because of that. And here's the American president. I am a Martin O'Malley. Be great.
So, Martin O'Malley, what are you going to do for us for 2016. I'm making the pizza.
No. I'll make good offer you can't refuse.
I make you another you can't refuse. $2.99 for a bottle of spaghetti noodles.
Okay, but back to Britain for a minute. Right, so you have...
Did we leave?
Yeah.
What a plane.
Okay. So in Britain, just to round off this interview with Stephen, you're fine with the current government.
Yeah.
You've never heard of Her Majesty's opposition, Labour.
I've heard of them. I don't like them.
Why don't you like them?
No, it's just... Who cares? They have a shit name as well.
What about the Green Party? What about the BNP?
Oh, there's no Green Party, eco-friendly.
What about the BNP?
Again, it sounds boring.
Britain first?
No one's ever going to put Britain first, let's face it.
Hey! Mine sort of looks like, my cheese balls look like a sort of map of Britain a bit, doesn't it? That's quite cool.
You've actually gone. I really spent ages on that, didn't you?
I didn't.
You've actually
I
gone.
didn't notice.
Onto some
From
form.
a certain angle, it sort of looks like a map of Britain.
This is why you don't take drugs, kids.
That's quite cool. That's how patriotic I am.
So anyway, the thing we were actually on that shot there.
Okay, so to round off, BNP you don't like, EVO you don't like, the Green Party you don't like, the SNP you don't like, Plaid Cymru you don't like, the
I don't know
Conservative...
Brian Company actually.
Okay, so Conservative and Plaid Cymru are the two people you'd vote for.
They could do a coalition government, I wouldn't mind that.
They really, really wouldn't. They're
I know they wouldn't.
so opposite.
Yeah, I know I wouldn't, but opposites can attract.
Liberal Democrats and Conservatives. No, it's not
Basically, the Cymru thing wouldn't have a say in anything. But
if
at least in power.
they ran the Welsh Assembly together, they'd have quite a fair one to
Yeah,
say.
give a little guy some happiness.
No, I think that
So
concludes...
to round it off, yeah, Obama and Donald Trump world leaders.
No,
Should
Boris
be.
Johnson, you mean?
That's the one. Donald Trump's a twat.
Boris Johnson and Donald Trump are in a bit of a fight, isn't it?
Yeah, I
This
saw
is
that
great.
telling about. Oh, look at him. That's the whole reason I wanted bad to begin with, isn't it?
Yeah. So, okay,
For
so...
what that bowl was, I've actually had quite a lot. Considering it was like up here, like.
Right, so Donald Trump is shit.
Yeah.
Boris Johnson and Barack Obama for world leaders.
Yeah.
David Cameron for British Prime Minister. Is that what you're saying?
Or Donald Trump.
Oh, okay, what about George Osborne? Charity Tracker. Looks a bit like Satan.
No, I've seen Ozzy Osbourne when he bit them. You're going to
Well, this has been Steve. We hope Steve will be returning to the channel around twice a month.
Around twice a month. Something like that.
Around twice a month, because that's when I'm up here.
We send them away to hospital.
Yeah, I go away to a mental hospital, and that's where you see the other Tom. He's a figment of my imagination, really.
So anyway,
We film a lot of videos.
yeah, how'd you get on camera?
What? I do the really fast Sony editing, Sony Vegas editing.
So anyway, basically, yeah, so Donald Trump, that loud, like crap. Anyway, this is Cook TV, guys. Nice to be back. I'm putting on weight like mad.
And he's lost all his money.
Oh,
Did you try it again?
I only lost 100 million. Still got the other 600.
Yeah, he funded Donald Trump.
Someone's got to pay for that war. You can't bully the Mexicans all the time.
Anyway, guys.
Hey guys,
I'm
Peace
Tom, Steve.
Cook
Peace out.
TV. Good night.